Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Fall Guys. It's time to go back in slime. Snow and slime, that's right, we've got a new update, including Frosty Frolics, nice new limited time mode, and Penguin Palooza. There's also Time Attack Shuffle, but this isn't actually here anymore. This should be coming in a week or so. So here we go. This is the first of the new levels, and I'm just going to have time to talk about this. It's a very awesome looking new update, where pretty much anything can be turned into slime. How cool is that? So we've got all different kinds of slime, and not only that, the slime can be any colour you want. That's right, in the last update we had to creative, there was actually a change that made it so you could choose any hex code, I think it was, for any object in creative mode, and now that has also passed on to the slime in this update, so you can actually technically make the slime any colour you would like. Now this update has an interesting little twist to it in the fact that these new levels are actually different themes. They're meant to be like a western theme, cowboys and all that sort of thing, but in this limited time show they're actually reskinned sort of to be a winter theme, which is really cool. So I think it's 5 new levels, and then we've got 5 variations of them available as well. Now if you've noticed that I sound a little bit weird, it's because I'm ill again. Oh dear. So here's the next winter theme level. It's Winter Slime Saloon. This is a really cool one. So you might have noticed if you watched my last video that I said I was ill. Well, the thing is, I got better from that illness. That was mostly just a throat illness. I had a really horrible feeling throat. Got better from that. Went to work for a week, and my partner actually went away on a weekend to catch up with some friends at an art exhibit that one of them was putting on. It turned out one of those friends that was actually exhibiting their art, unfortunately works at a school and had caught the dreaded COVID. So unfortunately that came back with my partner, and then I got it inevitably as well. Now I've had it like 2 or 3 times now since it kind of came into existence, and I'm just glad that I had the thing against it, because that means that when you get it, the side effects are not quite as bad. So here's Slime Saloon in its normal western variation. So we just saw the winter variation. This is the regular one, so you can see that there's lots of cacti and green slime when it's not Christmased up. So although the side effects of the virus aren't as bad as they would be, it's still been horrible. Here's one of the new finals, Winter Goop Rope Rodeo. That's a tough one to say. This is kind of a funky one. I've seen this sort of design done a lot by Fall Guys players, sort of in creative mode before. It's basically Jump Showdown, apart from this is showing off one of the new capabilities of the slime. So because you can turn anything into slime, you can also still retain... Whoa, that person really tried it. You can retain the death characteristics of the slime, which means you've basically got some new ways to utilize movable death zones, which is quite fun. But this is basically Jump Showdown, apart from instead of the bars pushing you off of the level, they just instantly end your bean if they come into contact with it. So yeah, I've had like weird headaches, weird bone aches. It's so weird about COVID because it feels like your actual bones hurt themselves, which is just really odd. General exhaustion, not being able to sleep, struggling to breathe normally. And we're still able to get some Fall Guys wins despite that. There we go. What a nice victory for the team. But as you can tell, I don't have much energy at the moment. So this is Gold Rush. This is another one of the new levels. This is a points one, and I did super well in this one. It's brilliant. So there's these little circles of slime. Not Circle O slime, that's a completely different level, and it's kind of like whack-a-mole, this level. You gotta keep an eye out for the popping up bits, and then you hit them and get points. This is the winter version. As you can see, it's a winter gold rush, so you do exactly the same thing, same exact gameplay, and there you go. Now this variation is also in teams, so you end up just winning or qualifying if your team gets enough points. So there's some new stuff coming up. Leaks have shown us that basically it looks like in the next update or 2, ranked mode is actually coming to the game now. Now I don't know this for 100%, but it looks like the actual code for ranked is now in the game, like in the public game. Whereas before we just had little rumours, people found the pictures of the ranked kind of medals and things like that. But now it looks like finally it is not just a rumour. We've got actual proof. There's lots of bits of code that say ranked in them. There's various possible rewards, emoticons, costumes. So it looks like ranked is actually going to come here early next year, maybe February. Maybe late January, but it's definitely on its way. Oh, and Seesaw's back. Look at that. Everyone's favourite level that could be totally recreated and creative if you had enough Seesaw budget. Oh, that's the other thing to this update. The actual creative budget has increased. It's now 2,500. So there was a funny little bug in the new update for a little bit, and also some more unfortunate ones. But this funny one, for some reason, turned Trick or Trapeze and Circular Slime into race levels. If you look at the top right corner there, you'll see that it says percent, like, players qualified instead of just time left or people eliminated, like it should normally show. So on this level, as you can see, there's no other players left. I figured, okay, maybe they've changed something and I've just got to time it out now. But that's what I did. I did time it out, and if you don't complete a race round, you don't win it. So unfortunately, as you can see here, I just got eliminated from Circular Slime despite not actually dying. So that just kicked all of the players. This has been fixed now. It was just a bit of an oddity, but there we go. Yep, no crown for me that time. So if you play the new Penguin mode, the Penguin Palooza one, it's basically this is your final every single time. So all you get to do is play Penguin games in squads form, which is probably my least favourite way to play the game at all. It's still possible to carry in it, but the rewards and the fact it's still 3 rounds before, the only real thing that I enjoy about playing this show is that... Oh wait, no, that's the other show. You don't even get the new levels in their winter variation. The only good thing about this is that you get a guaranteed chance pretty much of holding a penguin, which gives you an extra 2000 XP for the Fame Pass. That's about it really. I think if you win you get maybe 20-25 crown shards, but it's not really worth it. Anyway, we did manage to win this one, so that was nice. Woo! Let's go. Feels good, beans. So here's another one of the new levels, a Winter Slimeball Showdown. Now this level looks really nice. It shows off the fact that you get some really cool effects with the slime, and additionally, slime costs you no extra budget if you use it, and now we've got the 2,500 budget. That is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, the downside of this level is it's very uneventful, actually. It's incredibly easy for a survival round, and not really anything happens, bearing in mind this is completely sped up. Hey, back to this one. Just showing off how easy it is to eliminate other beans on this level. It really is easy. But it's still quite a fun one, and I think once people get a better feel for it, it will be quite an enjoyable level as well. But even so, it meant that I got to win another Fall Guys round. Why do rookie players and new players always hold out their arms? I'll never understand this. And look, it's not like the button's stuck, because they let go sometimes when they're not moving. I've seen so many new players doing this, and I just can't think of why it would be. It shows they're playing on a console. The Switch is quite small, isn't it? I wonder if holding the Switch, you like always accidentally hold a shoulder button or something, if your hands are in the wrong position. I don't know. Now the other problem we've had this update, unfortunately for PS4 players, means that they've got some extreme input delay at the moment, but it does seem like Mediatonic are very aware on this and are trying to figure out what's going on so they can fix it. But unfortunately for now it means PS4 players have to play with some extreme button delay, and just buttons not even registering sometimes, so that's quite sad. And the Switch unfortunately still seems to be struggling from some issues, whether that be from the memory leak or disconnecting, but the Switch just generally doesn't have a good capability for internet. Now, as you saw there were only 3 people who qualified from that knocking the ball level. It seems like people don't understand how that level works. Now, it doesn't come up very much, but people either don't read, or as soon as anyone picks up a chicken, it feels like they always do the same thing, and they just try to hit other players and don't realise that they need to be getting points and not eliminating other people. And that was quite an uneventful final as well, but it's a final nonetheless, and it's another victory. What was that lobby? Anyway, to end off the video, we got a bit of Hexaterrestrial now, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I think about the game right now. So it's a shame that Switch and PS4 are still struggling, but you got to bear in mind, as much as people will hate me for saying it, those consoles are from a previous generation now. The Switch is not even going to be supported multiplayer in China next year, Whether that carries on to other countries, I'm not sure. But Fall Guys and other games' time on the Switch is probably coming to an end next year, I'd say. But the Switch 2 should be coming out, and I think the PS4 will probably slowly become obsolete in the coming year or two as well. It's sad, but these things do happen, and we can't really let older things hold back new games forever. Sorry if that's what you've got, but things will get better, I'm sure. It does seem odd that the mobile version works better than both of those at the moment, though. So maybe if you've got a decent phone, it might be worth trying it out instead of the PS4 or the Switch, seeing if you have any better luck with it. But I'm super excited for Ranked and Time Attack. It's great to see that back again. If these are done well, they'll be great. Time Attack is rumoured to not have the bubbles like it did have before, but supposedly will have all race rounds, so that's quite nice. But I'm very excited for Ranked. This new slime update has some real potential. It looks very nice. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hopefully I'll feel better soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please do feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video too. Yeehaw!